And I'm Cookie, and today we are playing more Donkey Kong Country 2, our favorite. We just spent some time getting lives so that we could really burn through them. So we're ready to get started. Perfect. You know, I know you couldn't hear me, but I kept saying, Bryce, go to the level we're supposed to be at. And it took you a little while to get my message, but it's fine. It's fine. That's all right. I honestly thought I didn't realize it was just still my face showing. I meant to have it on the game. Oh man, I think you're gonna find something good. And Dapper's here. He's the first one. Yeah, you could cartwheel. That should work. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oops. What'd you say, Argus?
They can't hear Rice for some reason, so...
Oh, for some reason, no one can hear you, Rice. So Argus is gonna fix it. Oh, sorry. I guess I should have switched back to you. How am I supposed to kill them all? Those people are in the lower... Can I go backwards?
We can try it again, though.
Yeah, go for it.
Now that
Zapper, you know, the perler bead things finally came in today.
Oh, I want to see.
So we have Link from A Link to the Past.
Oh, that's really good.
No, we have not put magnets on them yet. Since they came in, you know, I opened them and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go get some magnets. There's Charmander.
Charmander's super cute.
And we've got Mario.
Nice.
And Sonic.
Those are really good, Zapper. Do you have a pattern to do them, or do you figure out the design yourself? I mean, either way, it's really good. And Miller's TV says they look awesome. Love the Sonic one.
Oh, oops, that was my bad, Rice.
I think the Charmander is my favorite.
I know, I think the Charmander is my favorite too. Although the Link, I think, really they all look good. Oh my gosh, I just keep playing Go early, I'm sorry.
I was wondering what was happening.
Yeah, no, it's just all my fault.
Oh, so Cookie sent him the patterns. So they stole them from Google. Nice.
Yeah, I just, on Google, because I wanted to pick out what I thought Argus would like, and I wanted a nice, like, variety of things, so... I think some of them were just, like, the pixel art, but maybe others I sent were just, like, Google images. I mean, they were all Google images. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to do this one.
I don't either. Did you try going backwards? Because I tried and nothing happened, so...
It's not like we have a projectile.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why are we going so slow?
You know, just takes a little while to get started. You're supposed to jump on him.
I didn't have enough speed.
I see.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I jumped. That was stupid.
That's all right.
Oh wow.
Were you holding right when you were going?
Not when I first started. That's probably
Oh.
my problem.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had to.
No! And I was like, I'm doing so good, and then it's always once you start thinking that's when things fall apart.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. Yeah, I thought they went automatically when I first started.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I like the slower pace. You know, it gives you time to think.
Yeah. Ugh. This is awful.
Oh no.
Ah! That wasn't fair.
That's okay.
I was telling Cookie that part of the reason why I was running late today for the stream was that I was flavoring some kefir I made. So it was one of my, like, I guess, pandemic pet projects that I was working on. So I bought all these kefir cultures, and I've been doing them very sporadically. But anyways, I made a whole bunch the past few days.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Oh, but you're okay.
I'm okay. It worked out. That's only okay, sorry. Go on with your story.
So anyways, so I made a whole bunch. So I have like 4 quarts of kefir, and I decided to flavor one of them, and so that was like why I was running late. So I made it a blueberry flavor. So it's kefir with frozen blueberries and maple syrup. And it turned out really well. I thought it was good anyways. I probably could have blended it a little longer, because there were like some chunks of little blueberries in it. It still tasted good.
No halfway point on that level.
Yeah, I was just saying, was there no halfway?
Not that I saw, anyways.
There must have been, because I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, good job, Cookie.
Thanks. It's really tough. Like, sometimes it's actually nice to have, you know, to keep messing up killing those guys, because then they show you where the jumps are, because there were definitely a lot of spots where I would have missed the jump if they weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, I'm just telling everybody, so me and Rice finished watching the newest season of The Amazing Race. So that was a little bittersweet, because there's not going to be another season for, like, ever. Maybe never. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is the end of the show. Like, but very sad for people like me that like the show.
Well, I mean, it might start up again once the pandemic's over.
It might, but I feel like with there being 32 seasons, and like, I feel like the show hasn't done super well in ratings for a while. So I feel like the show is kind of on its last legs as it is, and then now with the global pandemic, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the last one.
I guess even with the, can I not, oh, whoops.
That's okay.
But I was gonna say, because, I mean, vaccines coming out, it's like, for that show, you would need vaccines worldwide.
Exactly.
And who knows when that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, duh. I jumped right into it. I would have been fine if I just... No.
No! The trouble is, like, I want to hold Y, but then she's gonna do her, you know, spin and then land in the water. So I was trying to like avoid that, and then I died anyways. Also, though, side note for as far as like shows go, because a couple weeks ago I had, you know, I said that I was really enjoying Bridgerton and stuff, which I did really like Bridgerton. However, I want to say that like about halfway through the series,
you can't go backwards.
it became like extremely pornographic, and I did not see that coming. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, I didn't know before, you know, giving my recommendation online.
Yeah, sure, you didn't know.
I was very, like, because there's like little bits here and there, or I tried to spin into them, it didn't work. Because there were like little bits and pieces here and there in the first few episodes. I'm like, you know, this is fine. Like, it wasn't long. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like in your face all the time. Whereas later on, there's like a whole montage of like sex, and it's like, you know, this is not what I thought this was going to be. So just want to throw that out there.
So I just don't understand when that guy can hurt you. Is it only when his tail is like pointing at you?
I think so. I don't really know the best way to deal with him.
Yeah. Trying to think of what's new for us. So I've been like kind of disappointed by the lack of snow we've been having.
Yeah.
Because like I want to take advantage of the winter. I want to embrace the winter. That's the word. And I feel like I can't do that when we don't have snow.
I know. Well, this is how it was last year too, though. Like, I feel like we didn't really get snow till the end of January. Like, snow that kind of like stuck around, you know? I feel like it didn't happen until the end of January, which is weird because, you know, historically it'd be like mid-December or something, you get snow, and then it kind of stays for like, I don't know, till March.
Yeah, so I'm cartwheeling. Whatever. But so I was looking into, because I want to try cross-country skiing this winter too.
Mm-hmm.
So we went, Sea Tiger and I, we went snowshoeing with Cookie right after Christmas because we got a whole bunch of snow.
I'm so glad we did.
Yeah, me too. Even though it was like kind of a horrible experience. Just
no, I know.
Getting there.
They were not ideal conditions.
Yeah, so so once we got that settled, the snowshoeing was nice. But the thing is, I don't want to invest in any snowshoes or cross-country skis until I know which one I like or which one I prefer.
Yeah.
So I was looking into cross-country skiing today, and there's a cross-country skiing club in Buffalo.
Oh. Well, but then you've got to, like, I don't know, meet other people. Like, do you really want to do that?
Well, in a pandemic, no. But, get it?
Got it.
But I was like, well, maybe after, like, maybe next winter, if people are getting vaccinated and stuff, then maybe we could do it then. If we decide to like cross-country skiing. But the thing is, so what's cool about them is if you join, and I think it's like $30 per person, but you get free lessons out of it. But the problem is they don't have any skis for you to use. You have to bring your own skis. But I saw that this one golf resort near us, so I actually went golfing there this summer, and it was a really nice course. But they have groomed cross-country ski trails, and you can also snowshoe there.
Okay.
And they have rentals, and they also have lessons, but their lessons are like super duper expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked.
I think you just want to avoid them.
Yeah. But so I was thinking that maybe I would just watch like some YouTube videos on like good cross country ski form, and then maybe I would just go and ski at that golf resort.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
actually.
I want to. I'm trying to hype myself up, you know? Oh my gosh, whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking about skiing there. The only problem is like since they do a groomed trail and they're not like part of the parks or anything, they do charge a fee to use their ski trails.
I see. Yeah, that kind of stinks.
Yeah. Ugh. Terrible.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't realize you were gone.
Yeah, I was going, but that's okay, Argus.
Not
Are you-
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that if you want to try cross country skiing, you're welcome to join me.
Oh no, thanks. I've got snowshoes, so I've picked my path.
Okay. Well, I think cross country skiing could be fun.
No.
But so one day I was looking at oh, I didn't see Zephyr said don't want to end up like Sonny Bobo. I don't know who that is.
Mm-mm.
Or when you sent that. I'm sorry. I haven't been watching the chat, I guess.
I think I saw it when it came up, but I think I was playing, so then I didn't stop to read it.
I really don't know what the best. I guess just outrun him. Ah, he didn't do it soon enough. That's stupid. I shouldn't have even bothered.
We didn't have the K or the O anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's cool with this ski place, well, the golf,
Darn
is
it.
that they, and Mom was actually talking about this. So she said back when she and Dad were young, so they had these cross-country skis they bought. What?
Maybe it's the tail, because those don't hurt me. Or like that spot doesn't hurt me.
Yeah. But so anyways, Mom and Dad were telling me about how they skied like just once at nighttime because they used to ski at their country club and they lit the trails. So they lit the trails at night and Mom was like, oh, it was so magical. It was so cool. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, that's nice.
Yeah. And now you're like, it does sound magical.
Well, no, this golf course, they, this golf course also does that, so you can ski at night. So I'm like, oh, could do that.
Yeah. That'd be fun. It'd be cold.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go in the morning or, afternoon or something.
Yeah.
There's two of them. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to bring the cannonball, because I already did that one, right?
Oh. Yeah, you did. Are the cannonball ones always destroy them all?
I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe.
I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
No, where was it?
You're supposed to wait for the barrel.
I heard it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's far away.
So I was like, oh, it's time to go.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so,
gosh.
So I'm excited about, maybe cross-country skiing sometime this winter.
Yeah. You need to just get out of there, you know? Are you trying to like get these bananas or something?
No, I want to kill him.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, up and then down. Okay.
Well, this weekend I'm gonna go visit our parents, which it's been a long time since I saw them. But, you know, due to COVID. But as far as like timing goes, because since our mom's a teacher, she had 2 weeks off of school, but then this past week she's been like, she had to go to school, but like all the students were learning virtually. So like she just stayed in a classroom and didn't really talk to other teachers. So we're like, you know, she's still pretty safe at this point because like we never would go visit during the school year. So yeah, we're gonna, and then our dad's retired, so he's not really going anywhere. So and then plus me and Argus both work from home, so I'm excited to like go somewhere and spend the night somewhere. I will say I as like a follow-up Christmas present for my parents, I've been making ice cream all week. So I mean, because so like I started on Tuesday, maybe it was even Monday. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's like a multi-day thing because when you're making ice cream from scratch, so like you can do it all in one day, but it's kind of like you're not gonna really have fixins in it, like all the fun filling things. Oh, we were so close to the end. But so yeah, I made the ice cream base on like Monday or Tuesday, and then the next day I churned our dad's ice cream, which was gonna be a chocolate ice cream with melted milk balls crushed up in it. And then I also made the base for my mom's ice cream, which is going to be a pistachio ice cream with pistachio. It's supposed to have a pistachio brittle in it, but the brittle, like, it turns out I don't have a thermometer that goes up to like as high as it has to go for making the brittle. So it's just going to have pistachio in it. So pistachio ice cream with pistachio pieces.
Because you had me make that pistachio butter.
Yeah.
And so when I was watching Bake Off earlier, like, you know, a month ago, one of the bakers was like, oh, and I'm going to use this pistachio cream or whatever it's paste, whatever it calls for. And it's totally different than what I made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm sorry if it's not good.
That's fine. Well, because the thing is, I was very confused because I kept making mistakes as I was making the ice cream bases. Because first for because originally it's gonna be like a chocolate malt base where there's like malt powder in it. But I was supposed to add it earlier on, but then I wasn't gonna be able to make 2 flavors of ice cream with the same like main base. Because like usually you have a base and then like later on you add the chocolate or whatever so you can divvy it up so it's not all one flavor.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. Oh gosh. But yeah, so anyways, when I was doing the pistachio one, I tried like, so usually you strain the ice cream base to like make sure that any like egg or whatever that's not like liquidy gets separated out. But instead I was like, I added the pistachio butter and then I was like, oh, and now I strain it. And then of course it wasn't straining because there was all this pistachio butter in it. And I'm like, well, whatever. So I guess it'll be very interesting to see how this one turns out once it churns. But I did, so I sampled the chocolate one because I always make sure there's extra that me and Argus eat so that I know if I'm like improving or just that I can, you know, get better.
Oh my gosh, I didn't make it.
So with this ice cream, I don't know why, maybe I should have churned it longer, I don't know. it's like really soft, like softer than like if you go get like custard or soft serve, it's like softer than that. And I don't know what went wrong. So that's what's going on with that. Always a learning process. I mean, still good, just very, very soft.
Yeah.
The pistachio one though, I'm gonna be I can't believe pistachio paste isn't just you know, pulverized pistachios, right?
Yeah, no, it's like, it looked like it was the consistency more, not of honey.
Oh, really?
But
kind
it was
of
like, I mean, it wasn't viscous like honey, but it was like, I don't know. Not like pistachio butter is all I know.
Yeah. Okay,
So
well,
you'll have to let me know how that one goes.
cause yeah, it didn't really like, so I have it in the fridge right now. It's just kind of like, you know, sitting there till I'm ready to churn it. And so like, I saw that it had like totally separated. So like all the pistachio, like butter part was like at the top. I mean, I think no matter what, there's gonna be some good pistachio flavor in there.
I hope so.
I
For
mean,
mom's sake.
Maybe we'll see how it goes. I mean, like, how bad could it be, right? As long as you like pistachios, like, it's not. I think it'll still be. Oh, oops. I think it'll still be enjoyable. But yeah, it's always a struggle. So, but yeah. So my task for today was just to make the pistachio brittle. But then when I read the recipe closer, I'm like, oh, I don't have that thermometer or whatever. That really cut down on my workload. Because usually, like, for making ice cream, like once you make the base, it can like kind of just sit in the fridge for like a few days, and that's fine, and then you can churn it when you're ready. So usually I'll make the base, and then like in the next day or 2 days after, I'll like work on the mix-ins, and then later on after you churn it, then you like swirl everything together. But I'm still learning.
Now I'm back to where you gave me the control. I don't know if you saw, but I fell.
Yeah, I did. That's fine though. Things happen.
Yep. There we go. Whew. Bummer.
Should I go down? No, it's supposed to be, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at me go. I'm usually very uncomfortable with doing those.
You did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, I might get myself a little more of that blueberry kefir I made.
Okay.
Just because I'm a little hungry. I guess I didn't eat enough for dinner.
Oh, I feel like I've been hungry all week. No matter what I eat, I just want to eat more. It's been a real problem.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I remember last time we played this, we saw that DK coin up there. I think we tried pretty hard to get it, but we couldn't figure it out. So I'm not even gonna bother this time. All right. Oh, what? That's lame. Oh my gosh, no. Well, it's Rice's turn. We'll just have to wait till she gets back. But like last night for dinner, we had gotten takeout and we bought some poutine. So the poutine I had, you know, I had like French fries and then cheese curds. And it has like a spicy rancho sauce and cheddar cheese also like drizzled on top. And I had it because usually it comes with chicken, but I got it with mushrooms instead. And then it also came with onions and green peppers. But like,
you got poutine?
Yeah, that was yesterday we got poutine, but then I was still hungry after I ate it. Like maybe an hour after I ate it, I was like, man, I'm still hungry.
Well, it's because you had no. Well, I guess there was cheese, but not tons of protein.
I also get double the cheese curds because I figure since I'm getting it vegetarian that I need my protein. So double the cheese curds. She stepped into the sauna behind her. Who Rice when she left? Wait, you didn't get
Yeah,
the
but
coin, did you just now?
I did. This
Oh,
is
okay.
my blueberry kefir. It's very pale purple.
You got the coin?
Yeah.
Because I swear last time we played, we couldn't figure out how to get that coin, right?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
So I had said that.
I did it my first try.
I know, that's why, like, it happens so, yeah, no, you're not safe from him. Also,
I was.
once you jump down here, or like down on this next one, there's another guy with the cannon, because that's who got me and I died. So just look out. Yeah,
Oh.
there you are.
I think you're supposed to like stay in the bees.
Yeah, if that, works out. I feel like I struggle with timing things like that, so I don't know that it'll work out for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking for because Fridays, Sea Tiger and I have muesli in the morning for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
We have our breakfast like all scheduled out. I don't know if anybody else does this,
We don't.
but like, okay, because Monday, Wednesday. Oh, you missed the DK coin.
No, it had a check on it.
Oh,
We'd
did
already
it?
gotten
Okay.
it, yeah.
You're not safe.
No, I know.
Okay.
But for some
I was
reason,
just reminding you.
because didn't he shoot cannons last time?
Nope.
Oh. But I don't know, I hit, the barrel didn't bother me. I don't know.
But anyways, I was gonna tell everybody my breakfast routine.
Yeah, let's hear
Because everyone cares what I eat for breakfast.
it.
Zephyr says you can rampage through this part.
Oh, I bet. But, oh. I shouldn't be surprised because we've played this game like numerous times, but at the same time, no, get down. I still wasn't expecting the giant bee. No, jump, just jump. Oh my gosh.
So back to my breakfast routine.
Yes, let's hear it.
So Mondays and Wednesdays we have oatmeal, usually with applesauce. That's kind of our go-to. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays we have eggs with bell peppers and onions, and sometimes we put breakfast sausage or bacon in that. And then toast. And then Fridays we have muesli.
All right. Yeah,
And
mine's...
Saturdays I usually have peanut butter banana oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sundays we do the eggs breakfast again.
Yeah, we usually do, well, so during the week...
Is this the part I run?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the part I run.
Yeah. For breakfast, I usually do smoothies, like, during the week. But it just kind of depends on what I have around, because sometimes I'll do oatmeal or...
Oh, what?
I know.
Did you see that he jumped over
I did.
nothing?
I did. But on weekends, though, we usually do, like, bagels. Just plain bagels with like, butter or cream cheese. Sometimes we'll get donuts. Sometimes we'll do eggs and, like, toast on weekends. But, like, it just seems like it's too extravagant during the week. But actually, today for dinner, we did egg bagel sandwiches. Those were good.
That's pretty extravagant.
For dinner?
Oh, I thought you were saying for breakfast.
No, we had that for dinner tonight. Because we're all out of food, so And it's like, because since we're gonna go to my parents this weekend, darn it, it's like, what's the point in, you know, cooking something or going grocery shopping if we're just gonna, you know, be leaving?
Right.
So. And I wonder, could we have just fallen there? Like, would it have been okay? Instead of going that long route further right?
I don't know.
Jump.
You're safe.
You're really close, you know, those other times.
Yeah. Oh, but I was gonna say what makes, or when we do eggs, what makes it a little easier is that, oh, this is the boss. Because we cook the peppers and onions over the weekend, and then during the week we just kind of portion a little bit out so we don't have to cook them every time.
Yeah, I have some peppers in the freezer that are all cut up, so like, theoretically I could do that and just toss them in.
No, we cook them ahead of time. Cut and cook.
I see. Well, that just kind of seems like a lot of work. Because then do you use them on like that first day you make them?
So we use them, because we make them usually on Sunday. And like, so we just make a whole bunch extra and then we use that for Tuesday and Thursday too.
I see.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
You've been dominating this world. You've been beating every single level.
That's all right, because all the other times we've played, I feel like I don't do my fair share.
You have to hit the stinger, I guess.
Yeah, I 100% remember we struggled big time with this one last time. So it's not great that you just lost your life.
It's the first time I'm, you know, the first time I'm just kind of getting a feel.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, tomorrow I am making salmon for dinner. As you know, our freezer still has a bunch, but we are definitely getting lower. And we're for sure gonna finish all of the fish before our next, you know, our next shipment, which is in April.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of scary that you can't even see them coming.
Darn it, I really like charged into it and yeah, I know this one, like, as I said before, we really struggled with it last time, and not to psych ourselves out or anything, but I'm already nervous about it.
I'm gonna wait for him to go back up because I don't. Ah.
There you go.
No, this is terrible. Stop getting closer to me.
You know, after all the craziness from yesterday in the news, and then like seeing everything, like, you know, everybody posting about it on Facebook or Reddit or whatever and being all like down. I looked at some pictures of cats and everything was better in my mind. So today when I was working, I had a live stream of like, you know, shelter kittens going. And, you know, they're just so adorable that it's like, you know, not everything's bad in the world. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had a hard time falling asleep last night because I was thinking about how horrible
everything is.
Not a good thing to lose sleep over.
No.
And so she
Oh
says,
my
hey
gosh.
guys, Wayfish is here too, just working out. Good job, Wayfish.
Nice, yeah.
I did a workout earlier too. What are you doing for yours?
I had overslept a little bit for my workout this morning. I did it was like I think it was only like 10 minutes.
Oh
It was
my gosh.
No, I know. It's only 10 minutes. No, I know you're saying it because you lost a
No.
life. I know.
I don't care about your 10 minutes.
I know, but it was like a little cardio workout. So there was like some jumping jacks in there and like a variety of stuff that I just did in my apartment.
Oh, so she's hitting the rowing machine. You know, a couple of my friends, they got a rowing machine and they've been using it. And CU Tiger said that if we were to get another piece of fitness equipment, that's what he would want.
I like rowing machines. Oh my gosh. I need to just like not get so close to him when I'm trying to attack him.
Yeah. I did so one of my friends, she has a Beachbody subscription. And so every Monday and Thursday we do a workout together. And so we use Zoom. Zoom? Yeah. Yeah, we use Zoom and she shares her screen. So it works pretty well. Oh no.
Skeleton says that the rowing machine is pretty nice to have. It's a good mix of cardio and some upper body.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I've only ever used a rowing machine like at the gym, which, you know, I feel like I didn't even like use it that much. It's just like, you know, for those classes where like you move from one thing to the next. But I always liked the rowing part.
Mhm.
Yeah, Zapper says wave wish.
I mean, the gym that we go to, granted, I haven't gone since, you know, since COVID hit.
Oh my gosh, this is a disaster.
So our gym does not have rowing machines, but I know when I was at Cornell, I used a rowing machine in their gym because my senior year was when I was like, I need to get back in shape. So my friend and I would go. I think we went like Monday, Wednesday, Friday to the gym. Cornell count one.
I was wondering if darn it.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna do the count.
Yeah. Skeleton went for a jog yesterday. It's been a while, and so it was hard, but he's glad he did it.
That's good. I haven't ran in ages, but I mean, it's winter. Though there are people who run in the winter, and I think they're just crazy.
Yeah, definitely. I will say I had done this one workout, I think it was on Monday or something. It was like super intense, and like while it wasn't running, because I mean running for me is like always a struggle, but if like it gave me that same sort of like out of breath feeling the whole time, and you know, by the end my face was all red, and I was like, you know,
a good workout.
I know, I was like, you know, I feel like that was really good. So I'm gonna do more of the, because they have it was like on a YouTube channel, so I plan to do more of their workouts.
Oh no.
But yeah, I feel like in general for me, like working out is not fun. It is definitely a chore, but it's one of those things where like after I do it, I'm like, I am glad I did that. So keeps me going.
I enjoy working out. I wonder how many times we have to hit him.
I think it's like 5 or 6.
It's probably, yeah. I think I've only hit him 3. We got a ways to go.
Darn it. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Zephyr says this one's tough. You have to kamikaze into the tail just to get a hit.
I know.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't know. Yeah.
Skeleton. He's in the same boat as you.
Yeah. I feel like one of the people that I do her YouTube videos, she always gives you like those motivational, like, you know, for whatever reason you're doing this, like, I'm proud of you, good job, you know, you came here, you showed up, and I'm like, yeah, I did. And then I think about, you know, why I like do work out, and I'm like, of course, like health reasons, but also I do just like to eat whatever I want to eat and not feel too horrible about it. So, or just feel like, you know, I can eat what I want to eat, even though I usually eat pretty healthy. But like, as I said, I got poutine yesterday, so.
You did have poutine.
It was good, but I should have gotten I should have gotten the large size. Argus got the large, and then he had leftovers today, and I was so jealous. I had a couple bites of it because he's like nice and shares.
Yeah, I'd say my motivation for working out is I'd like to be able to like
Do stuff.
do things like, you know, if we wanted to go to the Adirondacks and go hiking, you know, like if you're not in good shape, you might, I mean, you could probably still do it even if you weren't working out.
No, but like you're gonna be more tired afterwards, and
yeah, it makes it easier. So like I like to work out so that I'm prepared for adventures.
Okay, that's fair.
I hit him 4 times that time. I didn't know if you saw that.
That's really good. I think I've capped at 2, maybe 3. I think I don't know. I'm not sure.
My shots were just all landing, which was awesome last time. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nice.
Ah.
And Skeleton says, yeah, it's always a bad feeling not being able to do things without struggling and feeling terrible.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
Yikes. You're doing great.
Oh my gosh, he got so close.
It's all right. You did a great job.
Thanks. Yeah, and then I'm hoping that maybe in this year we'll get to do triathlons again. So it's another reason to work out. Get in shape for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Skeleton says that this boss looks annoying. Sure is. But we've beaten him before.
And we'll beat him again. I have a new strategy, and I think it's our strategy from last time.
Staying on the bottom?
Yeah. Get him
It's a good strategy.
and then yeah, he's gonna come back up, so I have to just dodge him and then just chill down here.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it, my uptake was too slow.
Well, you have to wait for him to go back up. I think it's easier to hit him as
He was
he's going up.
Oh no, I liked to hit him when he was coming down.
Oh. Nice. Is that 3?
No, I think that's 4. Wait, remember he turns into like 5 smaller bees?
Oh no, that was probably 5.
I was just gonna stand my ground and just keep going.
You were doing so well.
Well, I liked my strategy. I will, because as I was watching you fight, you had done that for like one of the things. I was like, you know what? I think that's what we did last time, and it worked out pretty well. So
Yeah. No, you're right.
So you reminded me.
Well, I had kind of forgotten about it though.
A bit too old, a bit too bold, I think, at the end, Cookie. I know. I shouldn't have stood my ground. I should have backed away. I do think like trying to like throw as many shots in as you can is good, but I should have quit and retreated for a little while.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Cookie, did you set any New Year's resolutions for yourself?
Yeah, I set a few. One is to call our parents every weekend. Because I'm not very good at doing that. And I've already like messed up where like I called on a Monday instead of a Sunday, but you know, I was close.
I've been considering switching my day to Saturday because it seems as though everybody else has taken my Sunday.
No, I called once on a Saturday and it was really nice.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes when I call, they're like, oh, well, we're talking to your brother, or oh, well, we're talking to your sister. And I'm like, I picked Sundays ages ago
Yeah.
as my call day. Yeah, so I was like, oh, maybe I should try Saturday. And Skeleton says losing 30 pounds. Good luck. That's a good goal.
Yeah, that's a really good goal.
Getting in better shape. I didn't really set myself a New Year's resolution. I mean, I'm gonna try and brush Ripley's teeth more. Like I'm trying to do it every day.
That's another thing I'm doing. I'm trying to be a better cat owner. So like for
retreat.
I am. They reappear.
Oh
my gosh. Oh my gosh, they reappear so fast. Yeah, so I'm gonna be a better cat owner. And what I did for our cat's birthday, which we celebrate at her half birthday, whatever. So we celebrated New Year's. I made her a cat tunnel. And while she doesn't really go into the cardboard box tunnel of her own accord, I have set up treat trails that force her to go into the tunnel, and she does actually go in for them. And one time she even did a lap into the tunnel because she was hoping for treats. So, you know, I can train her yet. And yeah, so I don't really know that she likes the tunnel, but she likes the treats, so that's good. And then we also have a cat harness now. So it's gonna take a while because you've got to like get your cat to know that the harness isn't its enemy. So you've got to like really make sure the cat's like comfortable with the harness and then put the harness on.
Oh, I thought that was the end. Darn it.
So yeah, so that's something I'm working on, is being a better cat owner.
I'm trying to train Ripley to let a treat be on her nose and then only eat it when I tell her to.
Yeah.
I watched a video for how to train your dog to do that. And so they have you like do steps like hold the treats out in your hand like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, only give the treats to the dog when the dog isn't looking at the treat. So we've gotten to the point where, you know, she'll look at the treat and then she'll look at me and then I say, oh yeah, good girl. And then I give her the treat. We haven't gotten to the point where I put it on her nose yet.
Sounds like she's doing good though.
Yeah,
no.
She's doing all right. She might just be guessing, but I think she's starting to figure out that that's what I want her to do.
Darn it, I'm too slow.
We are just burning through these lives.
I know, that's why we got so many. We should have gotten more, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been really good about brushing Ripley's teeth. So yesterday was the first day, and oh my gosh, first day in a long time that I didn't brush her teeth. But I decided that the days I don't brush her teeth, I'm going to use the expensive dental chews that we got for her from the vet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be like, you know, our punishment for not brushing her teeth. Also, it took her forever to eat it, and her poop was green because the treats are green. So like this afternoon, I'm like, why is this so green? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, it was that dental chew I gave you last night.
Yeah. I you know, just speaking of like dental anything. So
oh my gosh, I went right into it.
I was flossing one day and then one of my fillings came out.
Oh no.
I know, and it was like a new filling too. I think it had only been like 2 or 3 months. So then I scheduled an appointment, and then like as I was talking on the phone, I'm like, is there a warranty? Like, do I have to pay for like the new filling? And they kind of made it sound like, yeah, I was gonna have to pay, but then when I went in to actually get the filling, they said, oh no, like, you know, that's our bad, you know. So so I didn't have to pay, which was cool, but I was really mad about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I take pretty good care of my teeth. And then for flossing, which is like, you know, something the dentist always says, like, you should floss. So I'm flossing and then the filling comes out. So I was pretty grumpy about it.
Yeah, I'm really big into flossing. And so I'm trying to be like Cookie and be more zero waste.
Proud of you.
So I generally use mouthwash, floss, and brush my teeth. But I'm like, you know what, this mouthwash, like, it's this big plastic container, and I go through them so often. So I found a couple of, like, DIY recipes for homemade mouthwash.
Yeah.
I think the one that I'm going to do is just, like, water, salt, and baking soda.
Okay. Sounds like it's going to taste
so-
horrible, though.
Well, you spit it out.
I know. I mean,
I saw a bunch that use peppermint essential oil, and I have a couple essential oils, but I don't have peppermint. I have tea tree, which they say you can use tea tree oil in it, but it smells horrible, so I can't imagine it tastes good.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I'll just do salt and baking soda.
Darn it! I was right there.
I haven't even gotten to that point.
Oh, also I have one more New Year's resolution. So recently, like I formed this New Year's resolution just after New Year's because I was texting with Rice, and you know, I usually do like the swipe thing for texting. So, and sometimes I don't proofread, and then like there were so many things wrong with the text. I'm like, there's no way Rice even knows what I'm trying to say here. So my final New Year's resolution is to proofread my texts so that I don't want to be that person anymore that just has these texts that are riddled with, yeah, like the wrong words and everything. So.
Cookie, you've really made this system work for you.
So
I'm doing it as you do it.
Well, good.
I still don't think I've really made it past 4, though. But we'll see.
Skeleton doesn't think you get extra points for extra New Year's resolutions. No, I don't think so either, but it's one of those things where like if I can pick more things. Oh, I forgot one other thing as far as being a better cat owner goes. I did get some more eco-friendly cat litter, and we're still transitioning our cat to it. She didn't like it at first, but now she's used to it, but like in a very small amount. So we have to like increase that amount, and she's gonna hate things for a while, but I'll be happier.
They recommend you do stuff like that for transitioning to a new dog food too. That you just want to do a little bit at a time. And Skeleton admires the ambition.
I mean, I feel like some of my resolutions aren't that hard, you know? It's just a little thing. The trouble is that having so many resolutions, then I might forget what my resolutions were.
Yeah, I think I had 3 or 4 last year, or like 2 years ago, because like I was trying to learn French and I was trying to play more piano and other stuff, and they just kind of fell by the wayside.
Yeah.
I mean, the piano one, like, getting the teacher was key, but, you know, then I stopped doing it because virtual piano lessons aren't as good.
Yeah. I know. I haven't played ukulele in forever. My original plan was to, like, you know, stop during the summertime because like the weather was so nice. I already hit you once, didn't I?
It was still red.
Gosh, the boss that never dies. Is it dead?
I think it's dead.
I think so too.
Tricky, you're amazing.
Thank you. I did it.
Oh my gosh, you're so good. I'm gonna go back to World 1.
Get some more lives?
Well, I was just thinking save.
To save. That's very smart. I like it.
But we could also get some lives.
Yep. I mean, I think we're okay on lives. We can probably keep going.
Okay. Yeah, and
thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Consistency is always the trouble for him. Yeah, no, it definitely is, I think, for everybody. Like, just sticking to, or like, fitting it into your routine.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be exercise or practicing piano.
Mm-hmm.
Or brushing your dog's teeth. Is this world easy? I can't remember.
I mean, I don't feel like any of them are really that easy after the first one.
Yeah, well, that was dumb.
Get out.
Trying to think of anything else that's been going on. I mean, it's really just, I want to get outside, but...
You can't.
The weather's not cooperating. I mean, I have been still walking Ripley. That's the extent of my outdoor time these days.
That's still something. I haven't gone outside, like, at all. Nope.
Oh. I thought you were gonna go off the cliff there.
I thought I was too.
Oh, I got something new. I started. So I was on Libby. It's the app that our library uses.
Yeah.
And so I was just like kind of browsing books in their system, and I was looking in the young adult section, and I saw that newest Hunger Games book.
Yeah, you should read it.
Well, so I thought that too, but then I was like, but you know what? I've only read each of these books once, so I decided that I was going to reread all of them.
That's what I did.
So, yeah, I know. And I'm not copying you. Yeah, so I ended up, I finished reading Hunger Games like a couple days ago, and I just checked out Catching Fire, so I've been reading that. And I've been really enjoying them on the second read through. And I'm really excited because I'm gonna watch all the movies too as I read them. So this weekend we're watching The Hunger Games.
Nice.
I'm gonna make some popcorn for it. Because we haven't watched a movie in a long time because we just haven't had any movies we want to watch.
Yeah.
So so I'm excited to, watch Hunger Games, eat some popcorn.
Well, I'm glad.
It's really the main thing. And then once I read through all the books, then I'll finally read the new book.
Yeah. Which honestly, I think I might like the new book better than any of the other books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's high praise. You want me to do it?
Maybe, yeah. Well, I think so. When I reread them, because I liked the first one a lot, and then the second one, you know, it takes you like 3/4 of the book to even get to the Hunger Games, you know? Like, I was just very frustrated with how long it took, because I didn't remember it taking that long to get to the Hunger Games. And then the third one...
I think I'm like maybe 20% through the book.
Okay. Well, it makes sense, because like the book ends like during the Hunger Games, so... Nice.
No, the first... Oh, you're saying the second book.
The second one, yeah. But yeah, I think they're fun books.
Wow, that was super easy. Super easy. Yeah, they are. They're fun books.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that.
Well, if you get the win, you deserve the win. Even though I haven't won any in a long time.
Uh-oh. No. I jumped and I was like, I didn't even know how long that ghost thing was gonna still be there.
Yeah.
Well, I've been reading my my Avatar: The Last Airbender comic books still. Because yeah, I had gotten a book last year that I still haven't read, so I'm reading through those, and then after that I've got to read through the Kyoshi book again, and then the second Kyoshi book, which I have not read yet. Yeah, Skeleton says that Wavewish said that the Hunger Games was a fun idea, but it could have been executed better. Absolutely. Yeah, I think they are fun.
For the newest book?
No, just
Or
all of the books. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know what the right word is. Maybe it's just written very like short.
It is. Yeah, I don't remember what I read before I
Oh my gosh.
started rereading The Hunger Games, but I know when I started reading The Hunger Games, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like so blunt, and like it was very jarring.
Yeah, because I remember you said that to me, and I was like, huh, I never really thought about it. And then as I was reading it through this time, I was like, oh yeah, it definitely.
Especially like the very first,
like
the first sentence or paragraph or something. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's just the sentences were very short and blunt, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I've been reading a lot of like financial books.
Yeah.
But I can't remember like the last fiction kind of book that I read.
It might have been the Kyoshi book, maybe.
Maybe.
I have well, so I saw that the local library for us, they had posted like the most popular reading materials for the past year.
Yeah.
I hadn't read any of them, but one of them was Where the Crawdads Sing, which I know you read and you really liked.
Yeah, it was really good.
So yeah, that was on the list for this year.
That was why I read it, because I kept seeing it on the library's homepage.
Yeah.
Oops.
Good one.
Yeah.
But Zapper says financial books with a dreidel. Are you implying that Rice is Jewish? Oh, another cart level?
Yep. Okay, my financial books, if anyone wants any recommendations, I could give you some.
It just sounds so terribly boring. Like, I have no desire.
They're not. They're just like practical things to think about, you know, in your financial life. And Zephyr says, I don't even know what a dreidel is. Zephyr says, put all your reviews on Goodreads. You know, I did put my reviews on Goodreads. I don't know if we're friends on Goodreads though.
I'm friends with Zapper.
I know you are. But you don't read financial books.
I don't. But I do have our I have my username set as Twinning Rice Coo because I think Cookie didn't fit. So you know, it's for both of us if you want.
Well, I have my own account.
Oh, I know, but we could be on a shared account.
We need your financial reviews. Yeah, I think I reviewed 4 financial books. I was really just reading through them. I was on a kick.
This just sounds like something I would never.
Oh, oops! I just got you.
That's okay.
Oops! Oh no.
So Gamer Jame asked how we create stream overlays. Honestly, my husband Argus takes care of all of our like formatting, but we use Ob Studio, which it has like a lot of options and it's free also. I would recommend it with my limited knowledge. No, I know this is a total disaster. Somehow it hasn't gotten me yet.
Oh, I'm alive. Oh, this is interesting.
But yeah, I would recommend Ob Studio. Not that I know anything, but clearly Argus picked it and he did some research on it. So, and Skeletons read a grand total of 0 financial books. Same.
So, any tips for starting to stream? Well, so people keep telling us, even though we kind of ignore it.
Honestly, so
everyone says make a time and stick with it and be consistent. And then, you know, if you want a lot of viewers, then you should stream more often. And we just stick with our, darn it, I do that every time. We stick with our once a week schedule.
We are definitely not ever going to make it big. And like, we've accepted that and that's fine.
Yeah. We were hoping to make it big at the beginning.
Well, because we both like didn't really like our jobs very much, and like, you know, we thought, what if we made it big and we could just play video games? But but you know, we just don't you know, play games together often enough to really make that work out. So yeah, so we've accepted we'll never make it big, and that's cool with us. But I enjoy streaming because then it kind of forces me and Rice to play games together. And we've gone through like a lot of games that I probably would have never played on my own. So
yeah, we have gone through a lot of games.
Yeah, so I enjoy it.
Tio Mexican gives us a little kitty with a heart. Thank you. Such a cute kitty. And Skeleton says that he's heard consistency is the best thing you can do. And streaming a lot. Yep. Those, I mean,
yeah.
It's things that I've been told that's what you should do.
I will say something is the
game wants to do PS2.
Okay.
PS2
yeah, I was gonna say the types of games you play could also affect like how many people you can get watching, because I will say I feel like we get way more viewers when we're playing Donkey Kong Country. Not only because
definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, they're great games, but also I feel like people like watching them because the soundtracks are good and they're just fun. Whereas some games we've played that we really struggled through and maybe they weren't as interesting to watch.
You made it. Oh.
Well, no, because I died at the second one.
Going the lower path is better, but I always accidentally do the upper path.
Gotcha. But so I don't know. I was going to say though, because when we first started streaming, the very first game we played was Overcooked 2, which we both love Overcooked 1 and Overcooked 2. Like, they're one of our favorite games. But the thing is, we weren't getting very many people watching. I mean, first of all, we were new streamers, but also you can't really stop and look at the chat because otherwise you might fail your level or whatever. So like, yeah, so that wasn't a great one for streaming, which was sad because we do really like it. Oops. But also because it was like a new release, but then it's like, then you've got to deal with competition of other people also playing it. So like, I don't really know what the best games, like, I'd say whatever you enjoy playing, honestly. Like,
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
you don't make it big, then at least you're still having fun.
Yeah. And also then I
Yeah.
feel like if you're having fun playing the game, then like other people will have fun watching you, or at least more fun, because like I'm sure some people hating a game, like maybe someone would find that entertaining. But yeah, those are our general tips. But yeah, definitely we're not good examples to follow. We've got like the most irregular schedule, and half the time we're like, oh yeah, actually we're not going to be streaming next week, or maybe we'll stream on a different day, and like, I don't know.
Yeah, because we've been alternating Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's our current thing. But we could probably go back to doing a consistent day. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. But also because me and my husband Argus will also play games too. So because
that's true.
we've kind of added that in as also motivation for us to play games together, to like, because there's so many games that we're like, oh yeah, we should play this, we should play that, and then we never get around to it. So we're like, well, if we stream them, then we're more likely to play them. But then of course we got into a pattern where we wouldn't play. Like I think we went like a month without playing the game that we were currently playing together, but like that's fine, you know, we still got back to it. Yeah, it's definitely a tough balance to hit right. Personality, uniqueness, what people want to watch, talent, interactions with the chat. Yes. Also, like even just whoever's in the chat, it is like, as someone who will like watch other people stream on Twitch, like I usually am just a lurker. Honestly, like having people in the chat like to engage with, that does help a ton.
Yeah, it does, because it's really easy to, you know, not be able to come up with something to talk about.
Yeah, me and Rice can only tell so many, like tell each other so many things about our day, you know?
Or about food.
Yeah.
We talk about food all the time.
All the time.
That and financial books.
Oh my gosh, not the financial books. And dogs and cats, yes. But yeah, I love cats.
I hit that one every single time.
Arr, you're a pirate, just like the guy chasing us. I feel like one time I did this level and I like totally nailed it, like in one of our past
so close to
playthroughs. Someday I'm gonna get that lower path.
It's impossible.
Maybe.
Oh, but I would also say, as far as streaming goes, I mean, I've never tried streaming by myself, but it definitely helps having Cookie there too. To, you know, to either talk to people in the chat if I'm playing, or, you know, to just talk too, so that if no one's in the chat, I'm not just
talking to
playing.
Yourself. Yeah, like yeah. Rice left earlier today, and I was just like, okay, what can I talk about? Because I'm not going to just sit here in silence while she's gone. It was awkward.
I was only gone for like 30 seconds.
I know. Oh man, Skeleton thinks we would do. Skeleton thinks we'd do well if we played more, but. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's more like, it's not even our jobs. Like, I feel like we have a decent amount of fair time. It's more just, there's other things we want to do with our time.
Yeah.
But like,
that's why we won't make it big.
Yeah, and like I said, that's fine. Because also, you don't want to get to a point where like playing a game's not fun anymore. You know, like, I feel like that would, if we ever did make it big and we're like literally playing games all the time, I do think I'd get to a point where I'd be like, I'm not even really enjoying this anymore.
Yeah, if I had gotten furloughed during COVID, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm hitting every single time.
Exactly. You'd have to do it like a job, so you'd have to play like it's your job, and like I'm sure that's cool for a while, but for me anyways, I think I like having a regular boring job, and then I can do this, you know, in my free time.
Yeah. I agree. But it was a fun. Did we start this? Did we start streaming when you were still at your other company?
Yeah. We've been streaming for like 2.5 years now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we had started when you were still at that job or not.
Yeah, because
yeah, no, you're right. Because 2019 was the year of new jobs.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we started streaming before that.
I remember at one point, like on stream, I was talking about my job, and then someone in the chat said, "It sounds like you hate your job." I'm like, "Do I hate my job?" And it's like, I don't like it. But I'm like, "Do I hate it?" I was like, "I don't know." That's not my job anymore. And my last job wasn't like that bad. Really, just the hours sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if it paid like a job, I got you, Skeleton. Yeah, I mean, if this paid like, you know, my actual current salary, that'd be kind of tempting. But at the same time, it wouldn't include the insurance and like things that my job does have. So I don't know.
I actually made it to this point. I was so excited.
And Wakefish is here. She's done working out and lurking. All
nice.
right.
Good to have you here. Hope you had a good row. Oh,
you know, sorry, you go ahead. Mine's a whole thing.
Well, okay, so, you know, I'm all into podcasts. I found a new money podcast, by the way.
Oh my gosh, no. So Race wants to retire early. That's why she's so obsessed with money. Like, she's not just like, you know, your average person trying to make it rich. She just wants to retire early. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah. But anyways, so I was listening to, because I got through like my normal rundown of podcasts that I use, because like I have kind of a routine and I listen to like specific ones in a certain order. And so by the time I finished through all of those today, I was like, you know what, I still have a little while. I'm going to listen to this binge mode Harry Potter one. And I know I've mentioned it before. Oh, you were so close.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've mentioned it before, but so it was a Quidditch special. And so this podcast episode was all about Quidditch. And so they were talking about Quidditch like in the books, but then also like they interviewed the person who kind of made Quidditch a thing here, like in real life.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
Yeah. And they were talking about how they were thinking how it was. Oh no. Just how it was really poor decision making for Victor Crumb to catch the snitch and make the Irish win. And so apparently this was the little piece of nugget that I was really going into the story for, which doesn't relate to anything. I think it was more just like it was books, and Wakefish reminded me of books. And anyways, but what I thought was interesting, because they were talking about how the snitch is like so overpowered because it's, you know, 150 points. And so, but what's interesting, and I didn't know this, is that in the Quidditch that you can play as normal people, the snitch is only worth 30 points. So it's not like, it's not the game changer.
Interesting.
Yeah, so now you can get into your whole thing, and Zapper is clicking in his seatbelt.
Okay. Well, so
your whole thing.
Yeah. So it was, you know, again, Wavefish made me think of it because rowing. Oh my gosh, I made it! Nice. Darn, of course I missed the life. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, Skeleton, I like that too. That it's not like an absurd amount of points.
Yeah. So then can they catch the snitch multiple times or no?
No.
Okay.
And I don't remember if it still ends the game, but it definitely is only worth 30 points.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense for the snitch to only be that many. I agree.
There's something up there.
Well, so anyways, the whole thing, so Wavefish was on her rowing machine, and I had looked into, because the thing is, like, we live right on one of the Great Lakes, and there's 2 rowing clubs in the city. I don't know if you knew about that, Rice.
I didn't, but I've seen people rowing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
'Cause-
look at this.
So I did look into it, and you can do like a summer-long like membership where you learn to row, but then like you also have access to their like training facilities because they've got like all sorts of like equipment. And apparently like an Olympian is from here, and like so like they use all this equipment and stuff. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. Then for a second there, I had like an ambition where I was like, I could be an Olympian rower. And then I thought about it more. I'm like, who am I kidding? I don't want to do all that training and stuff. But yeah, I was like really on board with doing that. And then of course I looked at the price. I'm like, oh, that's kind of expensive. But then I was like, well, it'd be kind of like having a gym membership, but also like trying out a new hobby. I was like, this could be cool. And then I was going to put it on my like wish list kind of thing and be like, well, someday maybe if I set aside some money specifically for this kind of thing, like I'll do it. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then COVID happened, so it's like, okay, well, it's not happening anytime soon. But it's something that I was like, that could be fun. And also, like, I think rowing looks so cool, and like they go so fast, and you're in this tiny little boat that's probably really uncomfortable, but like I want to know how uncomfortable it is. So, something I'm gonna look into.
That wasn't such a long thing.
It wasn't, no, but like, you know, it was more than like your, actually, yeah, I want the snake. It's more than just your average quick, like 2-second, oh yeah, this is what I ate for lunch today.
Well, I think my whole thing with the Quidditch was longer.
Oh, it might have been. It might have been. Whatever, I don't need to kill him.
And Tia Mexican loves the soundtrack. I also do.
Yes.
And we're probably those streamers that are annoying because we keep talking.
Oh my gosh, that's my thing. I think my ideal streamer never talks, but then it's just so hypocritical because that's all we do is we just talk the whole stream. And like that is something that I have read where it's like, oh yeah, you really need to talk if you do want to make it big. But as I said, for me, like I'd rather just the streamer not talk at all, and I can just listen and watch them play.
No, but remember that one, it was like a live stream event where they were doing speed runs, and this girl was speed running the Lion King game.
Yeah.
And she was so good. But the thing is that she was so into the game that she was just, you know, she was watching, but she did have a friend who was commentating. So,
well, it was like a moderator. Oh, shoot. It was like a moderator. Because, so those are like, you know, speedrunning events where like there's like a moderator that's kind of like hosting the thing, and then they have like a bunch of speedrunners come and like speedrun their games. But yeah. Well, because that's the other thing is I feel like whenever I have watched speedrunners, I'm kind of like, I wish they took longer on this level because I really like this song. But it's like they're speedrunners, so they're trying to go through it fast. So.
And Skeleton says that he should stream because he's great at not talking.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, like it's gonna be harder to like get a following, but I feel like it's something where if you're pretty good at a game, like for us, we're horrible. So like, I mean, for this game, I like to think we're okay, but maybe that's being generous. But for other games, like Super Mario Bros. 3, we were horrible. Really, there's a lot of games that we don't, but like lots of times we're only playing games that we've never played before, so we're always gonna be kind of bad at those.
We're pretty good at Overcooked.
We are, but you know, you can't talk during that. You gotta stay focused.
Too bad nobody likes watching that.
You know, I kind of think maybe it's better to just not have the snake in this level.
Don't say that.
You know, I kind of think you just have to get.
Changes.
No, I think it changes once you like get to the edge of it.
You think?
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Yeah, it's never gonna break on its own.
All right.
But yeah, I think Skeleton, if you were to stream and you know not talk, I think that for that to work out, I feel like you have to be pretty good at the game. Just a guess.
No.
The wind. That was so cruel.
What was that? 5?
I think so.
Would that be... Oh my gosh.
I didn't
that was
even know.
amazing.
I didn't even know that color balloon existed in this game.
I didn't either. That would have been amazing.
How are you supposed to get past this?
I don't know. Well, we got halfway.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. And Skeleton thinks he's decent at games, but he doesn't want many people, or he doesn't think many people would want to watch him. Plus, there's so many streamers out there. Like, I don't know. I'm very happy for, you know, all the viewers that we have gotten. But as I said, even if we had no viewers, at least I'd get to hang out with Rice and play some video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we missed the K.
Yeah, Skeleton doesn't think he's, you know, good enough to get away with not talking. But then he said that was a joke, so I... so I don't know.
You and Wayfish could start a stream together, and Wayfish could do all the talking, and you could play. Could maybe work.
Why did I think that was gonna be so hard? That wasn't such a big deal. Yeah, you even already got to this part. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Oh, we'll take that.
One, yeah, the other one's an N.
Oh, yeah, we don't need that.
We missed the K, so I missed this jump.
Ah,
So did you.
I thought the wind was gonna change. It didn't.
Yeah. Jefferson's easy. You can chat about anything and everything you want.
That's true.
Oops. It's kind of hard. And Wayfish says if I'm talking, you have to talk too. She doesn't like my idea. Yeah, wait for the wind.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. Good
Yeah,
job.
you just have to wait for it to stop. Shoot.
Oh no. Wow, this one seems annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, but they give you tons of time.
Yeah, so that's good.
Drop down.
I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get up, like, off on the right, you know?
Okay. I don't think she'd want to spend her free time like that. Streaming. Considering trying it when I'm just playing video games anyway, I kind of might as well type of thing. Yeah. I mean, yeah, might as well. I guess the only downside is if it's a lot of effort to set up, like if you don't have the stuff to set it up.
Yeah, like the webcams or the, you know, capture card. It does take a little bit to set up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky because Cookie sets it up.
Oh, who are you kidding? Argus sets it up.
Sets it up.
Literally my hero.
Zephyr says, no, you gotta set up a Twitter and Discord and sell merch and
Oh
all this other
shoot!
stuff.
I haven't posted on our Instagram in like forever.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot that we even had one.
Ooh, the end of the level.
Yeah. Got it.
Get a DSLR and neon lights for your background and a green screen.
Yeah,
Who needs a
everything.
green screen when you can have wonderful wood paneling that I hate?
Or all sorts of everything behind me.
We got the saving person, but we don't have Funky.
No. So yeah, we will. Oh, I guess it's 8:30 though, so
Yeah, we did start a bit late, so
We
could
did.
go a bit. We can go a little later.
okay.
All right. Oh, so this guy like really just goes down.
Yeah.
I thought that was his deal, and he can't shoot anything.
Yeah, Skeleton said we have opposite backgrounds because yours is the wood paneling and then mine has like all sorts of stuff behind me. I had done, I was doing a video call once, and once, you know, like I came on to the video call, they were just like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on that back there. I'm like, I know. But because the thing is, like, we have 2 computers set up, so the other computer is where like Argus does his like calls for his work. And so like for his, he actually does video calls, because most of my time, like, I don't, it's just voice, which is great. He does a lot of,
I don't even do any meetings. I really just work by myself.
but for Argus's though, like, I'm in the background because like I'm always working when he has his meetings. So I'm just like sitting there in the background at this computer. It's just always kind of like a little weird. I mean, it's fine. I'm sure like no one cares, but I care a little bit.
And you can flap a little bit.
You can flap a little bit, yeah. I was just trying that out. Okay, so I wasn't sure if like, you know, as long as I was safe it'd be okay, but the parrot can't hit them either.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And you can go faster.
Yeah, I know you can press down and go faster, but why would I want to go faster? It just sounds risky.
Yeah.
Yes, I get to photobomb the stream. Absolutely, Wayfish. But the thing that really stinks is because sometimes like Argus will still be on a video call and then I'm on my lunch break. So usually I will eat on the couch, which is literally like right behind where like Argus would be sitting. And so then it's like, well, I'm not gonna sit there and eat and have these people watching me. Especially sometimes I eat things that are kind of loud. One time Argus was teaching a class like virtually, and I was grating carrots in the background, and Argus said it was like really loud, and I felt really bad about it. So now I'm just like very conscious to be quiet whenever he's on a call.
Yeah, well, when Sea Tiger was when he was still working from home, so like, you know, beginning the pandemic, you know, I do a lot. I walk in circles around my house a lot.
Yeah.
And so he told me that, you know, people could hear it when he was on the call.
Gotcha.
So whenever I had to always ask, like, do you have any meetings today? Because if he had a meeting, that meant I wasn't allowed to walk at that time.
Yeah, no, I always ask about when Argus's meetings are. Because it's even one of those things where, like, I'm kind of paranoid. I'm like, because our bathroom, like, since it's just one big room, mostly our apartment.
The bathroom included, no.
No, I mean, I was just very paranoid at the very beginning. So I'm like, can people hear me pee? Like, while Argus is, like, so that was, like, a big fear of mine. So every time Argus had a meeting, I made sure I went to the bathroom beforehand so that I wouldn't, oh, darn it. So I wouldn't have to go. But I think we confirmed that you can't hear it, but also, because there's like numerous people on his meetings, so like he'll mute himself if he's not talking. So it's not the end of the world if I have to go to the bathroom, but it's still something I would like to avoid. So
you don't have to press the button to slow down. You just have to press up. But it's kind of hard when you're
trying to get a direction.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're sure if you press like B really fast, it doesn't slow down?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, you gotta just press up. Yep, you're right. Oh my gosh, I just cut it too tight. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Maybe there's gonna be another another DK barrel. Oh my god.
What were you doing?
I thought that it was gonna move away from the wall, so I was trying to I was gonna cartwheel him.
I see.
But that didn't seem to work. Yeah, I have to go into the office tomorrow. Which is always kind of a bummer.
Oh yeah, you're gonna pick up my movies for me, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Nice. Because yeah, I lent one of my coworkers some movies and she returned them because because people go into the office once a week, but I don't.
Did you have her hide them, or are they just sitting in plain sight? Because there's cleaning people who go in and could steal something.
They're in a plastic bag. But so the thing is, it's the Lord of the Rings DVDs. But the thing is, I don't want to say we don't care about them, but they're not the extended edition, and Argus is kind of like, what's the point? And they're his movies. But the thing is, because my friends couldn't watch the extended edition ones because I think they were Blu-rays, maybe, and she didn't have a Blu-ray player, so that's why we lent her the non-extended edition ones. So I'm not saying of course I don't want them stolen, but I'm just saying it wouldn't be the end of the world. So, oh, there's still the extended editions, just DVD instead of Blu-ray. Shows what I know. But yeah, so those are back and they're just sitting on my cubicle desk in a plastic bag, so I think it would be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably should have just had her hide it somewhere.
I mean, well, she didn't tell me she brought them back. My supervisor saw them on my desk and was like, he's like, you've got a plastic bag on your desk. Do you know anything about that? I'm like, no. I'm like, well, what's in it? And he's like, well, I don't know. It's in a in a plastic bag. And I'm just like, I give you permission to look and see what's in this bag. But yeah, Argus said, like you said, what's the point in theatrical editions? Which, except for a small scene in the Fellowship when they go to Lothlorien. Well, so speaking of who cares about theatrical editions, Argus has a billion versions of Star Wars because he certain things he's like, oh, it's got to have this music, or this part should be cut, or less Jar Jar, whatever. So Argus has all these different versions depending on whatever mood he is in whenever he wants to watch them. So, and apparently it's taking up a lot of space on our computers. So I don't really care because the computers are his realm of authority. So it's I don't really care. But apparently it's taking up a lot of space. So he wants to get a more storage space for the computers. So, does he have the despecialized? I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I feel like he's, I don't know, picky is the right word. Of course he would still watch the theatrical release of Star Wars and enjoy it, but I don't know, when they've got so many different versions, he's like, well, why not have all these spliced up things where the good parts of all of them are in one version? It makes sense, but it's also a little excessive. But then why?
That's so hard.
But then why did they keep releasing the movies, with little things changed? None of it really makes sense with Star Wars.
Cookie, you should really press the down arrow.
I did press the down arrow.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was rocking at that time.
You were doing really well. I had done a part that I had never done before.
But then
you get me so, however far, and then I'm like, cool, new part. Joe, that guy's a twin too. Hey, so are we. We are identical, even though we don't look super identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, Argus said he hates the no that they added, and he hates the Hayden Christensen Force Ghost at the end of episode 6. I've heard Argus complain about these things a lot.
Oh, I knew I didn't do that one right. And he says they're not identical, even though they look identical. All right. Yeah, I mean, right now my hair's up and it looks, I mean, whatever. But Cookie wears glasses and I don't, and that's like the easiest differentiator, but she sometimes goes without glasses.
Well, only if I want to live life risky, you know. Especially if one time I was driving and then I realized like halfway to my destination, like, oh, I'm not wearing my glasses and my eyes aren't that bad. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. They're not that bad, but things are clearer with them on, so.
Yeah, I did that sometimes back before I had LASIK done.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, not necessarily like not driving.
Well, no, I'm saying the driving I had done before.
Oh, yeah, no,
like,
I'm not a fan of doing that.
And if I had forgotten to put my contacts in or something.
No, for me, it's always like I'll be driving and then I'll be like, wow, why does it seem like it's so hard for me to read these road signs? Or like I have to get closer to the road signs to read them. And I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
Yeah. And Joe, the hat guy, says that he wears glasses and his brother doesn't for the most part. And he says that they both have terrible eyes. Yeah. I mean, our eyesight, yeah, like Cookie said, it's not horrible.
Darn it.
So, yeah, it wasn't gonna work. Yeah, because I used to wear contacts, and I decided at one point that it was too frustrating to wear contacts. Just because, like, I don't know if anyone out there wears contacts and will know what I'm talking about. But, like, for me, whenever I got a new... Oh.
That was not intentional, but it worked out.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone out there will know what I'm talking about, but whenever I would open a new pair of contacts, you know, every month, it always seemed like it was so hard to get out of my eye at the end of the day. And it just, like, really, really bothered me. And it was, like, really the first 2 or 3 days, and it was just awful, and I had the hardest time getting them out. And, like, and I wore contacts for years. Like, I wore them for probably... I wore them from the time I was 18 to about 28, so...
10 years?
Yeah, I wore them for about 10 years, so it's not like I was a noob and didn't know how to take contacts out. Yeah, I really struggled with it. And I was just tired of it, and I was tired of cleaning them all the time, and, you know, when you fly, it's like, oh, do you wear glasses and pack your contacts? And I was just like... And then when I started working at the DOT, our union gives you a discount towards LASIK procedures. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it because I'm young enough that I'm going to get the full, or maybe not quite like full benefit, but, you know, I'd still go a lot of years before needing glasses again. So I went for it, and it's been about a year, and it's been pretty awesome.
I get freaked out when things are near my eye. So, I mean...
well, the procedure was awful.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I tried contacts for, like, a day, and it really freaked me out. Just, like, even trying to, like, take them out, I'm like, this is, like, the worst. How do people do this? So I said, well, that's enough. Because they gave me 2 different types of contacts. Like one was like a harder one and one was like a softer one or something. So, cause they're like,
oh, did they?
Yeah, they're like, you can try them out and then, you know, just let us know which one you prefer and we can get you more. I'm like, oh, okay. So, I tried them both and I'm like, you know what? I think this just isn't for me. So then that was that. And I've just worn glasses ever since. But I will say, I don't wear my glasses. Like if I'm on vacation, I almost never wear my glasses. So if I'm not wearing my glasses, you know, I'm on vacation. or just lazy, you know, because I mean, even if I'm at home and like say I was like doing a staycation or something, I'd probably still wear my glasses for like watching TV and stuff. And then at that point, it's like I'm too lazy to like take them off and then put them back on again later, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't like the feeling of having glasses, so that was my whole reason for wanting to do contacts. It just makes people think I'm smarter.
I like to think that too. I will say, like, I know it's a very stupid like assumption that people have, where like, you know, oh, you're wearing glasses, so you must be smart. But at the same time, like, I feel it happening. Like, if I see people and if I see someone wearing glasses, I automatically do think they're smarter. And it's not like, I mean, I think it's so just ingrained. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I like to think that I look smarter with my glasses on.
That is interesting.
Don't you think that? Or if you're ever watching a show or something, like, oh, that person must be like smart. I don't know.
I don't know.
Although I feel like I've been disappointed in the past where like in college, like if I met someone that like, not just because they were wearing glasses or something, but they just come off as the kind of person that like, they seem like they'd be like an introverted, very smart person, but then I'd be disappointed because they weren't as smart as I thought they were going to be. But those people all had glasses.
Yeah, I guess I think that a little bit, but I don't know. And with Wishes, I wonder how that all got started.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Intelligences are associations are hard to break.
Do you think that that same assumption is true in other countries, or do you think it's like purely just an American thing?
I don't know, but Joe says that once they find out I'm from Florida, that assumption goes out the window.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. And Skeleton says that our brains love to see and make patterns.
Yeah, that's a smart way to go.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're backed into a corner there. You should probably just go to the left side at that part.
I know, I didn't know. We've never been there.
I know.
At first I thought I was controlling. And I'm like, why is Dixie in the front? And then I realized, no, I'm dumb.
Nah.
It's because I'm not wearing glasses.
Yeah, there you go.
Whitefish is definitely the same assumption in Japan. It's a whole trope in anime.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably just like movies and TV shows. It gives people the impression. Yeah, whoever did the music in this game, they did a great job.
Yeah. I would say it's my favorite game soundtrack. Oh, I don't even know why I was like expecting something to happen when I threw that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, Cookie, do you have any interesting plans for the weekend?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to visit our
Oh, yeah,
parents.
you're visiting Mom and Dad.
I already talked about that, yeah. Oh, but
Yeah.
pretty exciting. We're gonna get pizza from that pizza place that's got that delicious white sauce that you can't find anywhere else. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I just called our parents and requested it, so it's locked in. Getting some pizza. Yeah.
Well, our only plans besides watching The Hunger Games is that we're getting Ripley groomed.
Oh, okay.
So it was supposed to happen earlier, but because of her teeth thing, we postponed it, and then they postponed it on us because they scheduled us to be with someone who was taking the day off.
Gotcha.
So Yeah, so we're getting her groomed, and that's pretty exciting because, I mean, we got her groomed maybe like in the summer or something, but she really needs it right now. So she just has a lot
No
of back.
way. Oh. I was gonna say, no
And
way. She
Joe-
always looks great.
Joe says, pizza, white sauce? Yes, their sauce, it's like, so,
It's not like an Alfredo, because some people think that. It's like, no. It's not an oil-based garlic sauce either.
yeah, because there's a lot of pizza places near us that do like this white, I mean, it's not even really a white sauce. It's just like a pizza that doesn't have red sauce, and it has like oil
Garlic
and garlic or something.
And like maybe some other spices and stuff.
I would call it more of a flatbread. But
Yeah.
so the place where Cookie's going, oh, Skeleton used, or so Joe used a mayo emoji. So it's not mayo. The white sauce they use, I would guess it's like,
It's probably like somewhat
cheese?
cream cheesy.
yeah,
Darn
maybe
it.
cream cheese and.
How do you ever make it past that? That's impossible.
This is terrible. How many lives do we have?
I don't know. I was just wondering that. 10.
Because I mean, I want to save, but
Yeah,
then we'd be stuck here with 5 lives, and that's a horrible position to be in.
I agree.
And Joe and Skeleton are talking about mayo and how it'd be. So Skeleton thinks it'd be nasty on a pizza. Joe said he would try it. He likes olive oil on his pizza. Yeah, I mean, it's like what the people here do: the olive oil with garlic. But yeah, mayo on a pizza. I don't think that's my jam.
I mean, I feel like if someone presented it to me and said it's really good, you have to try it. Sure, I would try it. But it's one of those things
Yeah.
where if it's like me just being like a mad scientist in the kitchen trying something new, nah, that's all right. I'll pass.
Yeah, so I bet they use cream cheese mixed with like, yeah, maybe cream or something. Maybe oil, just to loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah. All I know is it's really good and you can't find it anywhere else. So every time I go home, I ask my parents if we can get some. And I feel like they must get tired of it, but I don't know.
No, because they only get it when you come home, which isn't very often.
That's true. That's true. Last time I went home, it was the end of August, I think. Is that right?
I don't
Yeah.
know the last time I went back.
Because of course it was before my mom started teaching.
Right.
Because I was like, once she's around students, I'm not
No,
gonna.
you know, we saw them after that, but I think it was,
Gosh.
wait, I'm gonna prepare here.
Yeah, yeah. You have to.
I hesitated. Yeah, I went back because we ended up eating with mom and dad, and we ate outside.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
no, so Joe, it's not that I don't like to visit. Like before COVID,
No,
we were
yeah,
going back.
It's just
We were
because
going
of
back probably, like,
COVID.
every other month. Yeah, just because of COVID. Our mom's a teacher, so she's like around students and other teachers a lot. And we do virtual calls I call them every week. And then I guess we only did virtual calls for the holidays, so like Christmas and Thanksgiving. I threw a killer baby shower for our older sister.
She did.
And
It
that
was really good.
virtual. Yeah, so I would visit. Though there was one day when I had to do a site visit for work, and I was kind of going near mom and dad's house, so I met up with dad for lunch. 'Cause
Nice.
He's retired. And dad's like, let me know whenever you have another site visit. I'm like, I will, or like, whenever I have one near
Yeah.
them. I'm like, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah. And Zapper's asking if we've seen the
Oh my god.
fastest speed run of this level. It's 15 seconds or less.
What?
No, I have not
Wouldn't be
seen that.
short. I don't know. I
Darn
think we
it.
might have to stop, Cookie. I don't think we're getting any better.
Okay.
Correction, I don't think I'm getting any better.
I think I might have plateaued, but let's give it one more try and then we can save and call it quits for today.
Yeah.
And Zapper's speed run of this level was about 16 minutes.
Oh,
That's
wow.
really good. That's really good. Speedruns are nuts. Yeah, practice does make perfect for sure. Like, I feel like me and Rice, before we beat a level, we like really learn it. But it's not like we're trying to get faster. We're just trying to get through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would believe it.
I wish this guy had stronger wings.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't want him to go down, I wish he didn't go down at all.
Yeah.
He still does. Yeah, Zephyr says it just drops through the whole level. Yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, so Cookie, since we have, since we're taking Ripley to get groomed, her groomer is right by that dim sum place that we talked about. But I haven't decided if I want to go because, like, the last dim sum place we went was really disappointing. Like, we didn't like it at all. So it's like maybe we just aren't huge dim sum fans.
I think you should go. Darn
Yeah,
it.
maybe get like a couple things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the middle.
Okay, good luck.
Now.
Go left.
Going left. Okay, we're gonna go slow.
Good.
Now.
There it is. There it is. Yay, we did it. See, aren't you glad I said just one more time? And look, there's the flight guy. Let's
There's
go.
Funky.
Let's go to Funky Flight.
All right. Whew, what a relief.
Yeah, so we have to go back to World 1 so that we can save there. So otherwise, actually, I think, because I guess the first flight is free, so we probably would have been fine, but I'll feel better saving. I like saving in World 1, so.
Whew, I do too.
I know we could save right there.
The bird or the combined with the monkeys? Hitbox. What? What's the hitbox? Only for the bird.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that means. Hitbox for the bird.
Like, where, what things will hit you.
What things will hit you? Yeah, no, it was for the bird and for the monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought at the beginning that maybe if the bird hit a bee, it would be fine, but then I died. So, yeah, that's the really tough part. Yeah.
Yeah, because if it was just the monkeys, that would have been...
That would have been a lot easier. Yeah.
All right.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for, all the new people who joined in. We had a couple today, so
yeah.
We will be back next Tuesday.
Yep.
Right, Cookie? Okay.
Yep, next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right, thanks for watching.
Bye. And if it's not 6:30, we're just running a little late.
All right, bye.
Bye.